Conditions at Highway 84 in Westgate here in Dothan. The Wiregrass already seeing one round of severe weather. And as you see here, a very rainy day today. 2 more rounds are expected to come our way tonight and into the morning tomorrow. Good evening. I'm Michael Rinker. The severe weather system hitting us with heavy rain, gusty winds, thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow. There's also a possibility of flooding that we've already seen in some parts of the Wiregrass. WDHN Chief Meteorologist Chad Crilly is in the First Alert Storm Center tracking the latest on the system and what we can expect this weekend. Chad.
So bigger picture, Michael, round number 1 of 2 to come tonight is starting to wind down with the biggest threat for severe weather shifting into Florida. But I want to show you a loop over the past several hours of the radar that we've been dealing with and looking at and where it is right now. Notice how a lot of the showers and thunderstorms today have been sort of riding right along the Florida and Alabama state line. There is a stationary front that has been parked there, and on the north side of the front there's cool, somewhat stable air for Ozark to Headland into Abbeville. But on the south side of that boundary, where we've been seeing a lot of the warnings today, that includes Geneva County and southern Houston County, it's been unstable, hence the rounds of showers and thunderstorms, some of which have been strong to severe. So here's where we stand. We have sort of one last push of very heavy rainfall to come through before we see a temporary break in the activity. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme southern Houston and extreme southern Geneva County until 6:30. It advertises a possibility of some very heavy rainfall along with gusty winds 50 to about 60 miles per hour. Some small hail is possible in here and some frequent lightning. The most intense part of this complex that we're watching is now rolling into the Cottonwood area. Cottonwood, I know there's some storm anxiety there. You have some wind coming into your region. There is no tornado warning that's in place at this time. Back to the west, more repeated rounds of heavy rainfall across Geneva County. Further north in the stable air, just some showers and a few rumbles of thunder from Clio to Ayrton to Ozark to Newton, and then tracking across areas of Headland and then onto the Georgia side, Early County, Georgia, not seeing much activity either. Because of the heavy amounts of rain that we've been dealing with throughout the day today, in Geneva County specifically, we also have a flood warning, a flash flood warning that is in place until 6:30 tonight. That reads 8:30 tonight, and you can see why. Check out some of the estimated rainfall totals, 2 to 3 to 4 inches of rain, and that is in a very short period of time. We're talking about that much rain falling over a couple hours period, and you start to run into some problems. So it goes without saying, turn around, don't drown, especially as we start getting into nightfall. You can't really see the way standing water is on a dark road. It just kind of looks like pavement. So the flood threat is with us. A tornado watch that's in effect here for pretty much the entire area through the rest of this evening, and then also a flood watch that stays in effect until 3 p.m. on Saturday because of the heavy rain and the possibility of repeated rounds of rainfall over the same area. So the threat for severe weather, at least temporarily, may be starting to die down, move more so into the Florida side. The flooding threat is still with us because there's thunderstorms out there that continue to produce rainfall. And then we're going to do a reset, get ready for what's to come later tonight into very early tomorrow morning. That is going to be another round of strong to severe thunderstorms. We're going to take you through our hour-by-hour forecast and detail it all coming up in just a couple of minutes.